Greetings. I am Mira from the Pleiadian High Council. I speak to you today with wonderful news. The Light Fleet is advancing quickly in on the forces of darkness. There are billions of galactic ships positioned to remove the most problematic perpetrators of death and destruction from the Earth. Each ship has specific directions about what to do and where to go. The destinations are perfectly timed and filtered through technology that allows us the advantage. We hear the calling from the Earth and from humanity for an end to the atrocities of the harsh way of life you have been living. We promise you this is our common goal. The damage has been done and there is no room for any more. We have been granted permission to use whatever means are possible to achieve this goal. You can imagine how pleased we are to announce this. Never again in the history of the Earth will self-serving beings be allowed to usurp the energies and resources of all of life on any planet. The days of the enslavement have been declared over. You are being freed from the rot and greed. You may have to run for cover while active forces of light expunge the dark. They are cantankerous beings, and while we deal with them, you may feel the energies. They could get uncomfortable. This does not mean they will hurt you, because we would not allow that. You might simply feel the turmoil of their departure. In the long run, the energies will be much lighter. It will become easier to move about the Earth. Right now, every soul on the Earth is choosing whether they are continuing to serve self or if they are choosing to move into a higher vibration, into service to others. We are sorry to say that most who have only interest for self will find it problematic to change. That means they will be leaving the Earth and going to other third-dimensional planets where they can continue to learn their lessons. Most humans, whether light or dark, are being faced with many challenges now. As the ascension process continues to accelerate, it forces one to make choices that will lead to higher steps in rising consciousness. Those who are unable to receive the accelerations and the love energy that go along with that will decelerate. The choices of each soul are taken into consideration and are followed through with love. It is known that each being's choice is honored. Soon, you will begin to experience greater waves of love. You will feel the luminescence of the light as the creative energies sweep through you. Your vibrations will be higher and higher. From this, your manifesting abilities will expand in miraculous ways. You will remember your power and will use it wisely. We have the utmost confidence in you and the work we are doing together. We honor you and appreciate you being on the Earth this time. You make a huge difference. Focus on the truth and the light, and we will see this through to the end. All is as before. While the dark forces persists in being its usual arrogant self, we move forward dynamically, assisting our Earth allies in keeping far ahead of the dark forces. Their days are numbered and they are painfully aware of it. As our Earth allies continue to carry out the next stage of our ever-evolving strategies, victory is assured. These plans of action are immensely complex and include a myriad of variables. Remember that this is a global undertaking. We recognize that the time to dismantle the current power structure is taking its toll on your patience. We ask for your continued perseverance and trust while these joint timetables are in process. They will manifest in right divine time. Be confident and gracefully accept that the time approaches for your blessings to begin. Be prepared to use the prosperity promised you to fulfill all your dreams. The entire process of altering this planetary society has become much more complicated than first expected. Your world was initially conceived by the Anunnaki as a realm utterly convinced of the invincibility of those in power. Thus, the present crew of minions saw themselves as beings capable of overcoming whatever might reduce or end their hold on power. A contemptuous set of core beliefs was deeply etched into humanity's psyche. One of many reasons we have had such difficulty in supporting our partners in the light was the very persistence of these insane conceptions. But now, day by day, these beliefs are receding as heaven beams bursts of positive and consciousness-raising energies at humankind. We have watched as our earthly partners triumphantly transformed this negative ideology while launching a succession of major operations among this global gaggle of sycophants. The intent of this operation is to ensure that prosperity will lead directly into Gesara for your long-suffering world. Step by inevitable step, this is indeed becoming the case. As you view your planet, you observe how these changes are taking place. The real truth is that this world of yours can no longer function as it previously has. A glaring and desperate need for change is everywhere. The water crisis is one of the most obvious. Most of your world lacks a totally safe water supply. Resources to provide it are there yet are unavailable, owing to politics and supposed expense. Blessings are to be bestowed, empowering you to use these funds to solve this monstrous humanitarian crisis. This is one of many infrastructure problems to be resolved. Many others, such as roads, bridges, and restoring war-torn countries, require compassion, courage, and cutting-edge thinking. We know that a great many people are standing by, eager to demonstrate the solutions needed for success. It is a matter of providing a solid foundation for all by producing enough food to end starvation forever. Surface changes are also affecting the inner realms of Mother Earth. Even the central sun, the crystal core of your planet, is heating up. This increase of energy is in preparation for Gaia's coming move into full consciousness. These alterations to the Earth's crystalline core are reflected in ecological changes occurring in many parts of inner Earth. These are being addressed by its governing council and the people of Agartha. They decided to increase the frequency of their rituals and send to Gaia's surface specialized teams of scientists who could propose more felicitous solutions. Your Agarthan supporters and your sacred secret associates are alert and equipped to begin a sequence of events that are to result in triumph for the light. Heaven blesses all who support Gaia's transformation, and all who have worked tirelessly in establishing a funding network, the basis for a new financial system, reworked worldwide currencies, and most of all, a global network of common law. These various frameworks are now interlocked in place to transform and enlighten your dark and distorted reality. Never allow all the previous delays to diminish and dispirit your vision of a new and sacred realm for all humanity. Final celebrations are coming into view. Namaste, we are your ascended masters. We arrive with great blessings. We watch as each of you grow in consciousness and gracefully use your new skills to help move the process forward toward your ultimate freedom. Now you are to observe as many unknown to you rise and in unison assist Gaia and this global village in which you reside to transform and co-create a marvelous new reality.